Hello everyone, welcome to our channel or welcome back. My name is Greta Rose and I'm the social media manager at Plann'rs. Today we're doing something a little bit different. So recently my sister Sarah, who is a hairstylist, asked me if I would take a look at her Instagram and give her some advice and some tips on what she should change, what she should start doing, and basically just asked my advice on how she could grow her account. And I thought, why not take you all along, because I know we have a lot of hairstylists that use Plann'rs and these tips might also be beneficial for you. Now, of course, I'm going to be nice in this video because Sarah does my hair, so I don't want to come back on camera with like uneven bangs or like a crazy color. So of course, I'm just going to give her some tips. I love her work already, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I see is her username, of course, which is Sarah Evans _hair, which is great. It's her full name, and then what she does, which is awesome. And then she has her full name again in her bio. Now, some people actually change this to, for example, they change it to like hairstylist Orange County, so that way when you search that on Instagram, you pop up. I haven't done a ton of research on how beneficial that is, but I imagine that it is helpful, so that is something, Sarah, for you to think about. Underneath her name, she has artist, which of course, hairstylists are definitely artists, but if there is a hairstylist category, I might have her switch over to that one to make it even more clear. She has stylist at Rapport Salon in Costa Mesa, so great. She's saying what she does and where she works and where you can find her. Color corrections, blonding, and everything in between. So I really like how she's calling out some of the things she specializes in. And then it says call or DM to book your appointment. And here I would also list the salon phone number just to make it even easier for people to get a hold of you and book an appointment. Now, I see in her highlight section, she has one highlight, but it's very unclear what's in this highlight. I'm assuming it's photos of hair because that is her cover, but as the title, she just has a little sun logo. So I'm going to click through. It's some of her recent work, which I'm super happy she's showcasing, but I would recommend that you get really specific with the highlights. So I would create a highlight for color correction, a highlight for blonding, for styling, for cuts, so on and so forth. Let's just say a potential client finds your page and they're interested in getting a color correction. Instead of them having to go through your whole feed and try and find examples of your work there, you could just have a highlight called color correction, have all your content of color corrections that you've done in there, and then it would make it super easy for them to look and see your work, and basically it'd be kind of this tailored portfolio for the service they're looking for. Now this is our other sister, Jen, and she did such an amazing job on her hair. I also love that Sarah's posting high quality photos, so I know she's just using a phone on portrait mode, and you can tell the quality is very good. Part of that quality comes from working with natural light, and so you can see that Sarah's definitely got that down, and so that's a very good thing. This is one of my favorite carousels that Sarah's posted. It is these behind the scenes photos, these film photos that her boyfriend took of her, and I just love these because it really shows her in her element. They're very candid, so anytime she can add in more photos like this, I think it's really great. So she has a lot of beautiful photos, but I would definitely recommend that she brings in more video, and I would love to see her post some reels. Reels are a really fun way to show more of your personality. Now I know some clients might not want to be on camera like that, so what you could do if you wanted to just batch and create some content is offer like a special discount for people who are comfortable with being in your videos and then filming some content of you doing their hair. Or you can also collaborate with influencers in this way and make sure that the deal isn't that you're just doing their hair, but you can also create some content with them. And then this will really give you free reign to create and make sure your client is comfortable with it as well. My next tip is to create more valuable content that people can enjoy even if they aren't in your city and can't come into your salon. So for example, you could create some hair tutorials on IGTV. IGTV is great because it allows your videos to be up to 60 minutes long, so you can create some really in-depth tutorials, and this is also beneficial for your current clients because they film some tutorials showing how to do a blowout, how to curl, how to style, and this way your clients can actually watch those when they go home and learn how you do it. And then my last piece of advice is to just show up on your stories more. So I'd say whenever you're in the salon, try and post a story, try and post interactive stories. Something fun you could do is your clients could maybe send you a picture, or your potential clients could send you a photo, and then on stories you could give them some advice. So maybe you could give them advice on what cut you think would look good on them, or what hair color would look good on them, or how you think they should try styling it. And this is just a fun way to interact with your current clients and potential clients, and it just helps them get to know you a bit more. Also, you have to think about the fact that it might not just be clients that are following you, but other hairstylists, and so giving some other tips and advice is really great. And also talking more about your story, about how you came to be a hairstylist. In fact, I would create a little highlight called my story, or whatever you want to call it, and I would give some background as to why you wanted to become a hairstylist and your journey to becoming one, because current clients and potential clients are going to want to get to know you. Sarah always tells me that having people in their chair is kind of like giving someone a therapy session, and I totally agree. Like, you're just so kind of vulnerable in that moment, and you really open up to the person who's doing your hair. And so I think giving them more of a personal look into who you are and your personality, even before they come and see you in the salon, is really beneficial. Okay, well, those were a few of my tips. I hope this video was helpful to you, Sarah, and everyone else who's watching. If you would like us to audit your account, let me know in the comments below and include your handle and name. And if this video does well enough, maybe we can make this a series and I can do this again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye, everyone.